Welcome back to some more FTL Multiverse Mod with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun, playing as the Pirates Minesweeper vessel. And we are now in Sector 6, having taken 2 diversionary paths on this route. You should definitely watch the rest of the playlist. It's been very much a chaotic ride up until this point. Yet we have 61 missiles and 26 drone parts we can't do anything with. Man, we hope to see that merchant. Guild territory is where we are at. And really, what is our objective at the moment? Get another level of weapon power so we can get all of our weapons on the go. Even though our last weapon is a mine launcher, it's not particularly good. And beyond that, really, it's just try and get cloaking. We really need cloaking. Because we're probably not going to go hacking. We'll take hacking if we can't get cloaking, but we need at least one of them. You immediately receive a brief message from a nearby Shell Radiant vessel. No, we'll hang around, and we're going to offer to... we'll offer the Shell some help. We're going to give them 7 missiles. There you go. And they gave us a drone, which we're not going to use, but, I mean, it's something to sell. Cool. And that's probably about as good a value as we would have got even from the merchant if we had found him. We're going to chase them. We're going to ask about this situation, and apparently... I love this guild enforcer for taxes. They owe us a lot of money, these people hidden behind the rock. So we have some options. We can just blow the clansmen out of the cave. We can fight the clairvoyants to help the clansmen. We're going to use our slug crew to reason with the clansmen. Your slug goes up to the awning of the cave where he speaks with the clansmen. Paying off of their better reason, he convinces them that dying trapped in a cave is a far worse fate than going to prison. This works and they surrender. Thanks for the 29. So really, it's just the equivalent. It's the same reward, I think, as if you just blew everything up in the cave. But still, we didn't have to give him anything, so I'll take it. Would love to see a store in the near future so we can make our decision, but we haven't quite got there yet. Hello, Shell Ship. What have you got going on? Well, you got mind control, which I'm not super enamored about, so let's unmind control you. What else have they got going on? Beam, a frost weapon, an energy weapon, 4 layers of shields, which is probably the most difficult part of this, but beyond that, not too worried about anything. Yeah, this is not too bad. So we're going to fire the Tryon and the Fire Flak at almost the same time. We'll aim for roughly the same area, and then our burst laser can go in and hopefully do some damage. Our mine launcher is really charging quickly now. Burst laser, we don't have to prioritize piloting because the mine launcher, the big mine launcher artillery that we have can't physically miss. So I think we'll go just for standard weapons. Stop mind controlling my stuff. Bad enough that you ion my shields, let alone my shield guy. It's so good the mine launcher doesn't even suffer accuracy misses when they're cloaked. It's fantabidorsy. You'll love to see it. Oh yeah, they're in trouble. No, that deal's pretty bad. I would have totally agreed to it, but your deal is terrible, so no thank you. I'd love 45 scrap. Any stores? No. Alright, we'll keep plodding on with this intestinal style background. I know it's the nebula, but it looks gross. No bother me. Guild stealing, all the kills. What happened to time when Hive most feared? Space now clan territory. Disgusting. I feel you, man. Slugs suck. But aren't the Mantis and Slugs allied? No, tiny Federation brain failed to understand. Coalition is much like Federation. Okay. But don't you all hate each other? Yes. Alliance? Uh-huh. Yeah, of course. Good, now stop talking. Very bored and tiresome. Oh. Okay. Cool, well, there's the store. That's not the direction I wanted it to be in. Go on, then. I'll accept a backtrack, see if we can get something good. The slug store might not even be available. Make sure... Yeah, we can either use our upgraded doors to lock everything down, or we're going to do everything through the slug crew, which is fine. It was a false alarm, apparently. Isn't that great? We've already salvaged. We're not going to lay a trap for the fleet, because that'll make everybody hate us. We don't even need to repair our ship. Cool. I don't need to do this either. Okay, so what options do we have in this store? Do we have cloaking? Yes. That's made our decision very easy. We definitely wanted cloaking. We don't want this combat drug. 30 scrap is not nothing. I'll take getting that for free. Well, for free all day long. It's free-ish. I have no idea what this weapon is. It could be pants for 60 scrap. It's a bit ballsy. And I don't think we have all that spare scrap to do dangerous plays with. And I don't think any of it... Don't think any of this is what we want. Okay, well, we got cloaking. That's my biggest priority, and we got it. So we're just going to go in and get just one level of reactor right now, so we know we always have the power for it. We know we've got a few things we're going to have to get. We're going to have to get that tech that makes defensive drones kind of useless. We need to get, ideally, stealth weaponry. And we're going to need an 8th level of weaponry at the bare minimum. And on top of the shields and engines. We have a lot of things to do between now and the flagship, assuming we get there. Yeah, this is going to be a back stack, was what I was about to say. Backtrack stack. But at least we can take it to... If we really wanted to, we could totally do that. But I don't think it's worth antagonizing everybody. Let's go to this stress beacon instead. We're going to assist the Duskbringers. Because we hate slugs. Like, the slugs are always very rude, apart from that shop owner who said everything was hunky-dory. But we don't know that's totally true. Glad at least we got cloaking, because, yeah, we're not doing anything with mind control in this fight. It's a not terribly scary. I don't know what terribly is. But it's not the scariest ship in the world. It can damage us, which it just did. But it's not the scariest thing going. Go heal up so you stop ruining my life with your breaches. Number 3. Number 1. Like that, and then we can burst laser what? We'll do weapons just so we can slow them down a bit. Excellent. Again, we still can't mind control anything. It's fine. Wow, you are taking an eternity to move, Sunshine. And they did get one shot in. Let's cloak through some of this then. Just that whatever shot's coming in. There we go. Now that you're fully healed, go back and deal with the artillery being damaged, please. There we go. Still not too bad. Oh, we got Mr. Booger. Mr. Booger is a Duskbringer devotee. Don't have a lot of health. You can teleport. And you get the bonus power like another Zoltan does. Here's my problem, though. I don't really have anything to replace you with. Like, it would probably be the mayor. So you're going to be... the Bulk Evolved. There you go. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the mayor because I hate that he keeps breaching everything. So, it does mean we're going to have to take some Lanius over there to go deal with the artillery, but it's fine. Yeah, that phasing through places is going to be excellent, especially when they're on the corner. Those two guys being on the corner is kind of annoying, but it's not so bad when you have a devotee on the corner. So we're going to give it that a second. Make sure we get some oxygen going over there. There we go. That's where the systems are going to be saved, all of our crew. So yeah, Devolt, you just got an upgrade. Congratulations. I mean, you are an engine person, and we're not putting you in engines, but shh. You essentially have earned us 1 reactor power, so I will take it. That was very much a distress worth going to. Another shell ship. Nearly said slug. That would be incorrect. Are they going to board us? No, they have cloaking though, so we're just going to play the old waiting game. This has the potential to be a little bit dangerous. It's not the most dangerous, but it can be a little bit dangerous. It would be nice if we could dodge, like, literally anything would be good. Anything at all. They keep trying to blow up a room that doesn't matter to. I don't know what this bottom left corner did to you, but whatever it is, they don't like it. That's not a great reward either for surrender, so we're going to say no. And they just exploded. Cool. 41. Take that. Another slug store. I mean, we're going to go there, but I don't really know what we need at this point from a store, unless they have some crazy weapon that we can't do without. Okay. Uh-huh. Our slug senses someone aboard the ship. Investigate it. Looks like the merchant was trying to stall you while someone teleported on board. You catch him before he can finish and teleports away. You expect a battle, but the merchant seems frightened more than anything. I wasn't doing anything. I was bringing you a gift. Please don't kill me. Well, you're in luck. Unfortunately, your store stinks. This is rubbish. Rubbish combination. Yeah, no, this is not what we're looking for at all. I mean, the pierce laser is interesting, but for us, no, that's really not what we're looking for. So, you're just lucky you didn't explode today, sunshine. Let's move on. We'll investigate the planet. Uh-huh. The slug in the suit. Oh, is this... The orchid leans in closer, staring at you intensely. The sacred slab of meat. If you really do not know, then I see you are clearly not working with the slug in the suit. The orchid nods to himself contently. Good, then you are welcome here, as long as you agree to respect the divinity of a sacred slab. Okay. Long ago, I was but an ordinary flower minding my own business when from the sky fell a cosmic gift. He's waving it to you carelessly. This is the sacred slab. It fell straight from the leaves of... Yes. The tree of life. I was chosen to protect the slab with my life from the jackals of hell. The slug in suit. Ever since that day, a man in a suit and briefcase has been following me, trying to take the slab. But I shan't relent. Never. The slab must be protected. Okay. You wish to escort the sacred slab as well? Well, I suppose it is safer than hiding here. So, this feels like a trap. But this floral is fantastic at everything. I guess we kind of have to take him? But I don't know who to take him in place of. Because we're clearly not taking a Zoltan off the ship. Do you want to go from bug to flower, Mr. Feliday? I guess, because we don't really use that mantis for its intended purpose, and it would be nice to have something that does plus oxygen, considering all the negative oxygen events that we've been having, so maybe we will do that. You are now a flower enjoyer, Feliday. You have evolved. Congratulations. Sorry about that. Get out. Okay, you're great at everything, but I'm legitimately just going to have you in sensors. I know, it feels like a massive waste, but it is what it is. Nice to have an oxygen guy right in the middle of the ship. And let's continue. Ooh, beautiful background. It seems you stumbled across a lush planet teeming with all kinds of exotic life. Judging from the impossibly well-kept grasslands and the breathtaking rock sculptures, it seems this must be one of the EHG's best-maintained hunting grounds. Okay, we're going to approach. Do not disturb the equinoids. They are tortured souls. The guild is not kind. Who's there? You spin around but see no one. You lay your eyes on a hazy grey cloud that seems to engulf the area in front of you, but are uncertain what it is. Do not be afraid. We are nothing but an ancient voice. We are the storyteller, and we have been an overseer of these lands for many years. Would you like to hear a story? Sure. I am not reading all this, by the way. Uh-huh. 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 Yes. I assume you are the Engie in the story I definitely listened to? Yes, but we are that Engie no more. We have been separated from the Harmony for so long, we can hardly remember what it was like. We are nothing but guardians of this place. Many ships come and go. We do not mind them, as long as they do not disturb the equinoids. As if right on cue, a new vessel arrives. A dark black hull suggests this is some special, highly important slug vessel. They don't seem to mind you and land nearby, drawing out their hunting gear and making pleasant small talk. That is until the storyteller wanders over to them and politely asks that they move their vessel somewhere else, as to not disturb the equinoids. The slugs break into laughter and immediately begin to aim their guns mockingly at the ponies. We're going to intervene. As expected, the slugs don't take kindly to you interrupting them. Why is our Federation ship here anyway? This is guild territory. Looks like you just became our next hunt. Well, that's rude. We're just here to look after the equinoids. What the heck are you guys? You are knights. Okay. They do a lot of combating damage and they ignore doors. Thank goodness they don't have a teleporter. They do have the holy trio, though, of cloaking, mind control, and hacking. And they have a glaive beam, which is disgusting. Yeah, they have nothing that we're going to be able to mind control. That sucks. Well, guess we can put that back, because that's not going to be useful. They should do that, though, so we don't get mind control. Where are you hacking? Mind control, that's a little bit annoying. Those two are just going to slug it out, I guess. That's fine. We'll go heal our Rockman or whatever afterwards. Come back from your cloaking, please. Thank you. So, we're going to do Fire, Flak, and Tri-Ion on the shields. Luckily, they can't hack our mind control for very long because our mind control itself is doo-doo. So we're just going to do this. Let the Rockman pilot, let our slug heal, because he's the one that's taking the most damage. We are going to get whomped by this glaive beam if we're not careful. Nearly called it something else there. Tri-Ion, you can go there too. Wow, that was a terrible shot. Aim for weapons immediately. Ow, ow, ow. That's big damage. That's a paddling. Didn't do that much physical damage. It did some. But that's not fun. We need to keep you distracted. So, Lanius, you come in and repair that. Because you don't need oxygen anyway. Mine launcher has just wrecked them something fierce. Just going to cloak now. Just so we have a moment to get our ion effect back. I need somebody to go in there and prevent that from being exploded. Oh, nope, we're good. We are fine again. Okay. Go back. It's fine. You go over there. It's okay too. Hearthwind has taken a little bit of damage, and he's in a random room that's wrong anyway, so you might as well go in there and heal up. They're on fire in their weapon area, so that's fine. Maybe we'll aim for their hacking and their fire flak. My fire flak can now go and no, hit their. Oh, I was going to say hit their. Yeah, I was going to say hit their. Blah blah blah. Well, I can't remember the name. Clone Bay. This brain's like, what's the name? I'm sure I'm not the only person that has that problem. But yeah, the slug vessel's been destroyed. Unfortunately, the wreckage damages the landscape, but none of the animals are hit. While you are scrapping the wreckage, you notice several slugs are still on the ground tormenting the equinoids. We warned them not to disturb the equinoids. Some people will simply not listen. So you watch as the storyteller floats back to their ship where it waits for you. It's unusual that you chose to assist us. Is it true that you found this place because of our vessel, correct? Then take it. We have no need for it anymore. I want to take the storyteller with me, but we have no space, so I'll accept the ship. I guess we already had the ship, but it's fine. I'm okay with that. Can we repair our piloting, please? Thank you. So you need to move back first before we get everybody back to their regular location. You should probably heal up. Go heal. We're in no rush. We have nowhere to take the storyteller anyway, so... We have no room at the inn. We have a really cool combination of units and species now. So we do 1, 2 to get out. Cool. We've got scrap for days. Scrap for days. Oh great, now the Federation's getting involved with the guild. Why don't you get a conscience? This is a misunderstanding. Well, that didn't work. We've picked literally every option that kills slugs in this sector, and they're like, no, we don't trust you. Okay, buddies. Okay, then. Whatever you say. We are definitely going to be dodging when all these lasers come out to play if they charge them all. Because that's 6 hits, potentially, I think. If I counted that correctly. Go dodge all of that. There we go. Some nice big damage. We can't see them. But we can do that. No. we're also going to combust and cause major damage to them as well, just because we are feeling particularly vindictive. Sorry, ship. The notch has gone. We didn't really get that much more scrap from that, but we should do something with this. 1, 2, for sure. I'm going to hold... we should do... Inbound... Internal upgrade, onboard tech, defense scrambler, for sure. 83 left. We should then do 55 to get level 2 cloaking. We can't afford to power it yet, but we do at least have it as an option on the table. We'll explore, why not? Use our scanners, and we found the rebel ship's location of this really strange ship shape, and we are going to intercept. Another glaive beam. Gross. Do that for now. So now we have our mine launcher powered up, which is really fun. Not a particularly great weapon or anything, but it's still fun. And you don't have to time it with anything else. It just does its own thing, which is very cool. We are going to mind control immediately on Buddy in the piloting. And he should fight like a truck, because we have level 3 mind control now. Yeah, he's hitting pretty hard. Excellent. Aim for shields, and then we send both blacks out to play. Now you're in a bad place. So are we. Like, that glaive beam does hurt, but could be worse. That's a pretty good deal, but I'm still not going to do it. You've done damage to me, now you must die. Yeah, they're in a terrible situation. Bye! Which thing do you want to be murdered by? The mine, the flak? Take your pick. We're still taking some damage, though. It would be nice to have a bit more dodge. Next sector, the central shipyards. No mine control in here. Yeah, this is a very dangerous rebel threat. I guess we've never been here, though, because we unlocked music. I'm going to cloak through that one because they'll have anti-ship batteries at the start of the sector. And I don't fancy dealing with it. Well, there's something up there, I don't know what it is, so I guess we're going to head in that general direction. Wonder what the odds are of finding a cooperative store here. A damaged engineer vessel orbits the beacon. It appears to be functional, and a single hull repair drone is patching up some of the damage. Hail them. You aren't here to kill us, are you? You shake your head. Oh good, in that case, maybe you can help us. We had an issue with a cognitive prototype we were working on. After the Free Roamer incident, the Rebellion banned all attempts at creating fully sentient ship AI. We broke the rules, and it was a terrible mistake. Now the auto ship has escaped. You don't suppose you could track it down and destroy it? Okay. Why do they have like a bowling ball insignia in the middle of the ship? That's weird. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. So we have a Dynasty. That's an outpost. Then we have whatever this weird beacon is. There's the quest, and there's the exit. This is going to be a bit spicy. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'd have to run to the end. Okay. What a beautiful background. What the heck is that? A battalion of pirate ships flies away, chased off by a distant rebel ship. A warning plays over the intercom. It is recommended that all personnel evacuate Power Grid 800 immediately. Catastrophic reactor failure is imminent. Estimated 3 minutes until collapse. We have time. Damn pirates, we totally get the hell out of here. We're going to do one hull repair because we go, what the heck is this ship? This is, well, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of rooms we could potentially set on fire. They also have a drone booster. Oh, wow, their drone is like... Okay. Oh, okay, dokie. So, I guess we're not playing the mine artillery game. They have 2 drones, one of which is moving faster than the speed of sound. Because they trapped that first, I don't have any way of getting rid of that. That's okay. we want to do what? Probably mind control the guy piloting immediately. And we want to start setting things on fire. In fact, maybe do that. What else are they firing at us? Mostly ion. Okay. We can work around that. They all timed it together. That's not a good idea for you. We can dodge all of this. Try ion, go. What are we going to do? Weapons, maybe? Yeah, we should take weapons on the first shot and then go for... Well, we did something. I was going to say we could then go for other places afterwards, but that's at least something. It'll keep their drone busy anyway. Oh, we have a fire in the med bay, because we have no shields up. Cool. Rockman, go repair that. We have nothing for sensors, for piloting, so we have no dodge. So that's pretty bad. Let's get that repaired ASAP. Our mine launcher did get to fire, so we're still doing alright. Come on! You can now get back. Repair the med bay. Ah, it's a shame the fire just took it out in time when it was close. There, okay, that's fine. 49 seconds. We took a few hull point damage. Yeah, let's get out of here. Ow. That did a lot of damage, and we didn't gain much out of it. That was probably not worth it. Oh, I don't know what this event is either. We're gonna have to go for it, right? We have to, so we should do cloaking, shadow weaponry, cool. Everybody, we should really get you guys healed, in fact. Who else is damaged? Get in here. Erwin, are you damaged? Looks like you are. Get in here as well. We might just end up exploding, but what a way to go. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's go to this thing we don't know. Oh, it's one of these. Uncertain what you'll find at the beacon, you tread carefully, but even then aren't quite enlightened on what you've found. A well-armed scout ship, similar but differently coloured to the mysterious rainbow ships that you've been reporting popping up, is hiding behind an asteroid. You seem able to scan it. Something about this ship is causing unexpected glitches in your hardware. We'll call it. A voice from the enemy ship begins to speak, but to your surprise it sounds as if they were next to you. You turn but see no one and realise you're hearing the voice in your head. Oh boy, a renegade for me. I can hardly wait. I'm so filled with glee. I'm sorry about your friend, but that wasn't us. I really don't know what you're talking about. Okay, they're not happy. That's fine. I don't even know. Are you guys... What's your guys' relationship like with mind control? So you mind controlled my NG and then sped the room up, so it's going to damage the shields really quickly. So I guess we'll take... No, we don't even need to do that. Just dial this back, put the engine up to full gab. There we go. Now our NG is happy again. So if they did damage our shields, we'd repair them real quick. They have a dangerous ship. At least we're not dealing with some type of Gauss weapon this time, or a glaive beam, but still pretty bad. Hacking our med bay is the best result we could have asked for. That is A-okay. I'm going to accept you firing your flak at me, that's fine. They have 5 levels of shield, by the way. We did hit their weapons. Cloak through that for me, please. That's a lot of shots, and I don't want any part of it. Stop mind controlling me, bro. Don't want it. Luckily, our mine... Oh, I wish it had kind of aimed a slightly different part of the ship, and we are missing something fierce, but... Luckily, they are as well. We've got 2 blind pilots. There we go. So now they're in a real weapon struggle. Burst laser, could you go after... Oh, I was going to say, could you go after the clone bay? No need, because they've exploded. No, it cannot be. Now the Reaper calls at last, my curtain falls. And we get the Zeus beam. The Zeus Dr. Seuss beam. We had this last time. Last run we had this weapon. What do we feel about it? It does have 2 layers of shield piercing. So I'm wondering if we do it like this. So we still have the fire flat try and break through. Then we can have the Zeus beam and the burst do the actual damage. This doesn't do hull damage, by the way, but neither does the Tri-Ion, so we're not really missing out there. I think that's what we'll do. This rogue AI scares me a bit. Not because it's rogue, but because I imagine it's quite strong. Auto-transport. If you can destroy it, their cargo will be yours. Sure, we'll give it a go. Last minute heal up. They are going to try and run away. I mean, that's not a huge surprise, is it? Turn on all the power, all that stuff. We don't need mind control here, because they don't have it either. What's our game plan? Depends what they hack. Oh, doors? Okay. Deal. I'm okay with doors being hacked. We don't want these to really fire more than once, because they get stronger the more times they fire. So, game plan is going to be fire flak, the shields, mine launcher on... It's not going to matter, but, I mean, just for sake of argument, aim at the doors, because you'll probably miss and hit the piloting anyway. Now we want to dodge that, for sure. That's not that many shots, but they're going to start doing some big damage. And we're going to wait for the flak to hit, or at least get close. Aim for the engines with the burst. And then the Zeus is going to hit... we should probably do it the other way around, because we want to go for the shields first. Do something like that. Can I hit all 5? I might be able to do it. Yeah! There we go, that'll slow them down. That'll make it hard for them to escape. Yeah, they have no piloting at all, so we should, barring disaster, we should be able to capture this stuff. Loot acquired! Auto-transport. We got a conservative drone, which is interesting, but we don't have a drone control unit, so, I mean, how good's that going to be? 100 scrap, can we do anything? Yes, we're now out of reactor power entirely, but at least we have 45% dodge, so that'll be way over 100. So we should be dodging quite a lot of things. Wow, cool background again. Go on, we'll ask around. Fortunately, the pirates don't really seem to care that you're a Federation officer. Living so close to rebel space is probably a nice change of pace. Most people have no idea what a cognitive is, and most redirect you to speak with the king of the city. So we just go and see him as you do. You step into a massive cobbled-together tower of spliced cargo containers and the hulls of former rebel ships. In the centre sits a throne on which rests a rotund man with a black paper hat staring down upon you. He isn't particularly imposing, save for the buzzsaw that apparently has replaced his left hand. I see ye find me in my dominion. Welcome, matey. We're probably going to not do much more of that. The man stands up, revealing he in fact has no feet, but rather a set of treads, so he's a tank man. Rolls towards you, and it becomes clear this is no man at all, but rather a ramshackle doctor drone. I be Captain... I get it. Captain Butt. How may I help you? The drone sticks out his left hand to shake yours before he remembers his situation, and so quickly stuffs it behind his back and reaches out his right instead, which is instead a much less imposing, but still concerning blaster arm from a battle drone. We'll shake his hand. Mighty grip you've got there, lad. Doesn't take a genius to realise this is the cognitive in question. Sounds grave. You surely understand I'm not going to roll out of here with you. Then we have a standoff, don't we? Yes, it would appear so. I get it. Ass does his best to clap. And then whistle. Seconds later, a massive auto-dreadnought comes whirling by through a hole in the ceiling of the massive throne room. Last chance. I don't want to cause no bloodshed today. This is a terrifying ship. No, we're going to prepare. Massive vessel makes no attempt to fight until you get into your cruiser, though it easily could have blown your crew away during the run. You have no time. Let's contemplate. Please heal me a whole point. What's going on before we do anything? This man has 6 weapons. What? And it's an auto ship, so we are... okay. Mind control our buddy back. We have to ponder what is our game plan here, because we have missile, bomb, beam, laser, and then God only knows what that is. Probably a laser. Might even be the missile launcher from the flagship. And another beam. Whoo doggy! Well, I'm glad we have our mine artillery in this. I know I've been kind of giving it shade, but hopefully it doesn't hack it. That would be unfortunate. Where are you going with your hacking? Okay, that's fine. The backup battery is absolutely fine. The boarding drone is inconvenient, though. What is this boarding drone? It's a different type of drone. Can I hover over it? Oh, it's the guy himself. Being a pirate is 103. Okay. I wonder if he has any special ability. I hope he doesn't, like, blow up and just murderize everybody, but we'll see. We shall certainly see. Man, there's so much we're going to have to dodge here. There's one missile. I don't want to go until the bomb goes. Okay. Now we dodge. Why was our oxygen off? That's probably not wise. Okay, the flak just went. I think we blew up one of his drones on the way, which I'm not sure how I feel about. He has an overcharger drone as well. You can pierce all of this now. What are we going to hit? Because there's a lot of... I mean, it's really spread out, which doesn't help. But there's a lot of things I want to hit. I'd love to hit the shields. But I also know if I don't hit weapons, I'm just going to get worn down. Is there any way for me to do... That's not long enough. It is a pretty long beam, but it's not that long. So we could hit 4 rooms if we did that in some combination, I'm sure. Maybe not. We could... we can if we do it that way. Okay, let's do it like that then. That weapon goes down completely, so he's down to 5 weapons. Don't auto-fire that, though. You need to get out of dodge. You, sir, come in to repair this so that our other guy can go repair up. We're still at 35% dodge. It's not horrendous. We are doing some big damage. So the fire flak didn't do huge damage, but it's done something. We're down a layer of shields. This has 2 layers of piercing, so we can still keep plodding on. We probably want to do like that, just so we can try, there we go, and get less drones attacking us. You fix this now, but we're going to probably keep you in piloting just for the time being because it's safer. Mine launcher's doing a job. Yeah, we're doing alright here. Suddenly, the dreadnought shuts offline, falling to the ground. In the distance, approaches the engineers from earlier, here to collect their AI. You don't have time to hail them before you receive another hail. Please don't hand me over, they'll tear me apart and turn me offline. There's no proper fate for a pirate. I don't know what the right answer is. So we could either hand him over or lie to the engineers and tell them that the auto ship is it. But surely they would know? We're gonna lie. He hides while you inform your engineers about the auto ship, which they briefly scan. I can see traces of this programming here, but it looks like the core migrated to the new chassis. This must have been a distraction. We'll have to keep searching. Here's your pay or something. Don't speak of this to anyone. So we got a poor amount of scrap. We unlock a ship. That was my hope. Thank you, matey. Though you did choose to try and murder me a few minutes ago, your heart is clearly in the right place. I suspect my time here as king might be short-lived. Those engineers will likely come around again. I think I shall come with you. So, he's probably... Is he a drone? Because I imagine that I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. You go repair. Heal up. He is a drone. Okay. So, again, we can't use him because we don't have a drone system. But if we did, he is a cognitive trapped in a mismatched shell who just wants to be free and maybe be an interdimensional hero as well. So he has good health, good combat damage, he heals nearby allies, and he can yeah, he's really good. We can't use him, but I probably won't sell him just out of principle. Cool. Very cool. You move back to oxygen. Probably help turn our oxygen on. We'll give it a second, and then we'll move all our people back. Again, we can't do the open door trick because Alanius will murder everybody. So that's why we have to wait. Okay, so we're 2 things down. We haven't died yet. That's a cool looking planet. Oh, ship AI. Told you the AI is dangerous, man. It's not just after my job. You have mind control? Nope, but you are going to try and run away. Understandable, I guess. Wow, that's a fast drone. Look at him go. He's had too many starbursts. Can I hit all of you? You have 4 weapons. That's pretty gross. Do that. Because then you'll have no dodge. Not that the big mine of doom cares, but still. Look at him go. 7 damage is so good. The fact that it can't miss feels a little bit broken. Just a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what's more broken than when the artillery beam or the mine goes. I mean, both of them still are very, very expensive for investment. They're not freebies. Not by any stretch of the imagination. You have no dodge anyway. You are going to board us. You have drones and cloaking. I think, barring some terrifying weapon setup, this should be okay. That's not that bad. Okay, where are you boarding? What are you? Oh, it's Alpha Phantoms. They're kind of dangerous. So, we're going to dial this back for a moment. Mind control one of you. You're going to try and blow up our cloaking, which I would rather you not do, so we're going to go defend against that. It's not like we can do what? Gas them out? The ghosts, they don't breathe. Mines. Fire flak. We know the drill by now. Do that so we can dodge all that gross radiation. Don't want any of that. I don't know where to put you. I guess we'll put you in the med bay and put... no, the Duskbringer in there with them. Do that as a result. Okay, they've gone back anyway. Alright, so we can... I'm tempted to shoot their medbay. Yeah, let's do that. That way they can't come back. And the Zeus can just wreck stuff. Almost always should go for the shields first, but here, there we go, that'll be fine. The fire doesn't matter, but everything else they're in terrible trouble with. Yeah, so now when that ghost attacks me, it's fine, because we're in a med bay. There we go. You move back, you move in. We'll probably have to turn power back on to something. There we go. Do that, in fact, because we want 3 levels of shield. Not that it matters, because they are toast! Their frisbee is toast! Fleet delayed by a jump. Very happy to see that, because we don't have to use a mine that way and upset literally everyone. We got a map, but, I mean, what am I meant to do with the store there? Yeah, that's not happening. I think what we'll do, because we've kind of done 1.5 sectors, but it was a busier sector, I'm going to put a cut in here. We'll finish the rest of this sector and then maybe go for the flagship next episode. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, definitely let me know in the old like, subscribe, comment. If you want to be a ship member, you know the deal. Algorithm. Words. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.